Hi guys, ZombieSlayer955 here, and today we will be talking about Link monsters, how to summon them, how to use them, and what some of their abilities are, and of course, things to do with the Link summons. Now, as you can see, I'm using the new mat to help explain this a bit more. Of course, I'll be doing this as simple as I can to make it easier for you to understand how it's not too difficult, but it is quite simple. So, as you can see, we have two monsters on the field here. We have the Backup Secretary and Digitron. Both of these are Cyberse monsters. Now, because, say we're in a duel, we have these two on the field, there are two Cyberse monsters. Now, we can use this to call upon a Link monster. These are the look of the Link monsters, of course. Pictures change, obviously, but the colour and the style are now the Link monsters. Now, because we have two Cyberse monsters on the field, we can summon the Encode Talker, as he requires two Cyberse monsters. So what you'd do is, you'd sacrifice both of these, just like a tribute summon, sacrifice both of them, send them to the graveyard, and put your Cyberse monster, your Link monster, up in the extra monster zones, which are up there now. Of course, this has stopped all the pendulum summoning, as the pendulum zones are down here now, rather than up on the sides. So they now go up here. Now, as you can see on the Link summon monsters, there are arrows pointing in different locations, and some are coloured. Now, the coloured ones represent where else you can fusion summon. So, say again, I had the glow up bulb and the summoner monk. Both of these are not Cyberse monsters. However, you can still Link summon. Let's take, for example, one of my favourite Link monsters, the Trigate Wizard, requires two monsters. Now you can either sacrifice an Encode Talker, which counts as a Link-free monster, which you can use to sacrifice just him to summon him, or you can use the two monsters here. Now for this we'll use the two monsters here to explain what the arrows represent. Now I sacrifice both of these and summon him down here. Now as you can see, he is now summoned where that arrow is pointing. And now he has opened up this area here if I wanted to summon him from the extra deck as well. These arrows represent where else you can fusion summon on the field. Of course, some point forward, like if this one was summoned up here, it points forward. Now that would allow you to extra deck summon onto your opponent's side of the field, I believe, in their extra monster zone. I'm not sure on the official rules of this part yet, but of course you can check it out for yourself on the official rules and stuff, but I do believe you can fusion summon in their side of the field if you have an arrow pointing there. Now, of course, you're not just going to have Link monsters in your extra deck, you're going to have Synchros, XEs, and Fusions. Now say we had the good old trustworthy Blue Eyes Ultimate in our extra deck. So we had 3 Blue Eyes here, and of course Trigate Wizard is pointing here. We sacrifice the 3 Blue Eyes, and now my Blue Eyes will only be allowed to be summoned here, as the arrow is only pointing here. If that arrow was pointing there, I could summon him there or there. But that is not the case. So, and of course, each of these Link monsters cannot be put in defense position or face down, as they have no defense. They have a Link number. Of course, this will change from each monster. Of course, the Trigate Wizard has a Link 3, However, the Binary Sorceress has a link too. Now, this means that you could use this and a normal monster to summon the Tri-Gate Wizard, as the link numbers represent what you can use to summon them, which I find quite useful actually. So it's really quite nice to have and quite nice to see as a not only a little way to help you summon, but as quite a way to help boost up your points as well. So say you're low on health and you've got Blue Eyes and the Summoner Monk, and you've got the Binary Sorceress in your extra zone. You could either sacrifice the Enko Talker or the Tri-Gate Wizard, as well as one of this monster to summon the Binary Sorceress, but this only requires 2 monsters, so you could sacrifice one of these or these as they represent a Link 3 monster. So you could just sacrifice that, call upon him. Really useful stuff, and it's actually quite simple once you get down to it. Now I hope this has been a little bit helpful on how to summon and stuff. Of course, there is on the official Konami and Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube account their official rules on their version on how to summon, which probably makes more sense, as it gives more of a visual aid of the cards and gaming mat. But I hope this gives you a general idea on how to link summon and what the cards actually mean with the arrows and the link numbers. If you haven't already, please check out my other videos. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a good thumbs up if you did. Comment below if there's anything else you need help with, as in regards of synchro summons, XYZs, links, fusions, pendulums. I could do a tutorial on pendulums if you would like that. Comment below if you would. And yeah, I will see all of you in the next video. See ya.